All right, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Pick up where we left off last week. For those of you out in the YouTube world, I hope you are doing all right. Whatever time it is that you see this. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, by all means, give it a shot. Let's pick up where we left off last week. Alrighty. This is where we left off. Look at that. Ain't she pretty? Though, I don't particularly care for the lack of grass. How's our stuff? We've got one egg. We have one egg. We're gonna need cows though for the rest of that. I want that to be grass. That's so wrong. So last week, for those who are here who caught the replay, we have our new mob farm up. This thing generates like none other. It could be bigger, better, but this thing is amazing. Works quick in just a matter of a very, very short time. Yeah. I've already gone through and dumped out some of our loot bags. That was all done by hand. We are getting guardian scales already, so we don't have to worry about a lot of the other aspects, which is kind of nice. Got a couple ender pearls. We're going to use the crap out of those. So yeah. Everything is working smooth like. Let's go ahead and fix some inventory concerns. Starting to be able to find ways to get actual ore stuff, which is always fantastic. Lead plate, we're going to go ahead and throw in here. I think we've got a little bit of all the stuff in here for right now, which should suffice for the time being. Machine parts, go ahead and throw those in there. Fantastic. As long as I can remember. Our embers, we probably should put this into a different drawer. I don't think for what little ember stuff we have going on, we're gonna need a medium storage crate. We're not doing a whole lot. Tinker's hammer, keep food. Need to continue handling our carrot situation. Our dev nulls until we can get to the dank nulls. Dank nulls would be nice. But the problem with the dank null is, yes, requires dark steel, which is an alloy, requires empowering. Which, how far out are we displaced? And we could probably get that kind of quick. The dark steel, on the other hand, not so much, because I don't think we can alloy it. Can. Obsidian, coal, and molten iron. But I think it would take a whole ton. But we've got that option. Should we want to go that route? We'd need probably another smeltery, or take this one, make it a little bit bigger, melt down the obsidian, melt down the iron, and then add the coal in until we get the quantities that we're looking for. Do we have very, very little? We're gonna need a whole mess of that. We're already up to Fortune 3. Fantastic. You are our top tier stone pick. We got 3 additional modifiers. We have luck. Ah, fantastic. I'm pleased. Four diamonds, though. I'd like to have some more diamonds. And holy crap. Let's go ahead and clear some of this out because wow. That's something we need one of these for. Wood stuff. Turn you into that. I'm gonna go ahead and make another crate. And this is essentially going to be a dump crate. Morning, Dusty. How are you? Eventually, we'll have the entire infrastructure set up to process this one by one, but we got a ton of gold. Some silver, lead, iron, copper, yeah, all the way down the line. Everything that's coming in here is being handled. Got stuff like flint that can eventually get just tossed. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. Make some space. Is that all of it? Got some coal coke, but that's fine. Bone meal. We got blaze powder, rock candy, crushed. What all could we do with crushed nether quartz? Silicon. Fantastic. That's right. Enrichment chamber once we get to mechanism. A pressurizer can turn it. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a silicon based endeavor. Okay, so before we get too far into things, because Twilight Forest is a thing. Twilight Forest is a thing, which means there is some mining that can take place. But for the time, for now, let's go ahead and get this process up and running. We might set up something over off the side that takes our special little hammer. Once we make it unbreaking, takes our hammer and it auto smash, breaks everything down. You're able now I haven't learned, Dusty, I haven't learned exactly how all of the YouTube stuff works. I was able to make a post on YouTube saying I wouldn't be live I think I put something up in Discord as well. But I will find a more appropriate, I think that's the right word to use, a more appropriate way to make sure that message is adequately conveyed to everyone. But I'm glad you're able to get caught up. I'm still, 5 weeks behind now on posting the individual episodes, breaking it down into 30-minute chunks. Go ahead and clear some of this out. Fantastic. But I do have the first. I do have some of them ready to go. And what I think I will do is get them processed and set up to where I will post 2 of them a day. It's a little bit on the cheese side. But if I can get 2 of them posted a day for the interim, then I can use that to kind of work the algorithm to show consistent posts, consistent uploads. Okay, then yeah, I'll take some time. I apologize for that. I will take some time today and make sure that's handled properly. Alright, milk is going to be a problem. Unless I use all my rack. Possibly get started in Twilight Forest with. Do the deer in there give milk? I don't know. Because we need. We have to open up this portion. We also need something else. We need that zoomy zoom. So we need some leather, which I think we can get some in Twilight Forest. I appreciate the understanding, Dusty. Let's make a looting sword. And then we're going to add I don't have a home for my mining in the Nether. That's no good. We're going to need to go resolve that. We have a waypoint, just anything else. We have our fire resistance, which is fantastic, especially in the Nether. Smacking our head on our way down. All right, set home. Never mind. There we go. Get some light on this situation. Got some quartz that we need to get so we can beefy up our sword. So we'll go ahead and clear out some of this real fast. Now, if you're playing through this and for whatever reason you already have flight, but you haven't really gotten started yet, it is possible. Oh, hey buddy. Just know that once you get into Twilight Forest, you will not be able to fly. Twilight Forest is one of the dimensions that disables creative flight. So even if you can fly, or you can't. Can't stand those things. So jetpack will be your friend. Oh hey, what's up, buddies? What the hell was that? Are you dancing? What kind of crap is that? Don't make me turn on hitboxes. I think we can all share in the combined hatred for... Oh, we got an additional diamond. And it's done, so we're going to need more. The absolute hatred for silverfish. And all like them. Because that's what that is. It's a nether silverfish. And general abomination. Alright. Sharpen it up. A little bit of looting. Now. Let's get some more. Oh yeah, this should last at least a little bit. Oof. And this is why. Look at that. And it's fully repaired. Diamond on the hammer just to get you started. Absolutely perfect. You know what else is perfect? Today being a day for tacos. Absolutely perfect. And while it's Tuesday, day of this recording, tacos any day is perfect. Alright, we have 3. We actually need 4 leather before we can make our jetpack. We have 4. Look at that. So we gotta make that simple enough. What do we need in here? Ah, easy peasy. And then the gold is the same. The diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 14. Need a few more diamonds. A few more diamonds. Grab all of our diamonds for now. Get some carrots. Carrots are important. Carrots. All right. Jetpack. We're gonna need a bunch of iron. I think we've already started. Need some stone bits. Some redstone bits. Ooh, do we have redstone? A little bit. Not a whole lot. Also, for those of you catching the replay, and even those couple of you hanging out here in the stream, if you're keeping up with the processes and the methods that I've taken so far, what would you do differently? Leave a comment down in the comment section. That's something that legit intrigues me. Beauty of this game. There is no one way to do it, right? Always different ways, always different methodologies, different processes. And for one, I'm intrigued by them. 1, 2. Get some gold. 1, 2. Ooh, that's a problem. That requires a stack of redstone. Something we don't have. Alright. So we can at least get our very first basic baby jetpack. There it is. Little baby jetpack. We do need something to charge it with. What can we put together that we can actually charge it with? That's not happening. There's something. I can't remember what. Let's see here. Anything in actually additions? Like a power cell. There's the farmer. Oh, Jan, how are you? I am not seeing anything from actually additions. Let's go look for cell. Is it the power cell from RF Tools? 1 diamond. Nope, that's not happening. I mean, this is we can't forget this is mythic mode, and some of the shenanigans that we have pulled in the past. Redstone, basic energy cell. We do need more redstone. Okay. But beyond, I'm doing all right. I'm doing a-okay. We are in desperate need of some redstone. So we're gonna go find some redstone. Hopefully. Way over here. That was mean. So yes, let this be a lesson. Let this be a huge lesson. Set your home. Always set your home. Otherwise, stuff like that could happen. This hammer's gonna need some redstone as well. Get some hot carrot action. Oh, we got a couple kobolds and another few. Unruly characters in here. We are already full up. Look at that. That's no good. That's no good at all. Hi, Leanne. Good morning. How are you, dear? I apologize for it being a day late, but happy Valentine's Day. How is your play of Project Ozone treating you? I did get my wings last night. Hey, it's a Nitro Creeper. Now we gotta find some redstone. Keep them eyes peeled. We last week. So in last week's episode, we did Embers. So if you've got questions about things, I'd be more than happy to run back to my Ember setup and answer them. Yes, the armor progression is one of the more favorited things that Cazador has done. Especially if you accidentally skip one. You're more stuck finding bedrock to set fire. What kind of world start? Okay, you just made it to the Nether, so you're still fairly early on. You did an overworld start, if I recall correctly, though, I think. Or Sky Islands. I don't think you did Garden of Glass. Wow. You're lacking the redstone. Yeah. So that starts you in a general location, whereas the Garden of Glass start gives you one piece of redstone, or one piece of bedrock right from the get-go, which is what I use to set up my Grains of Infinity farm. Ooh, almost got spicy. Lava everywhere. It's like it's the Nether or something. So yeah, going that route makes getting access to, yeah. Where'd it go? I missed out on all of it. Oh, there it is. You had to dig up to find? Ooh. In a bad spot where you couldn't dig down. It always makes things a little bit. Ow. I didn't start shit with you. I'm gonna end it though. I'm gonna end it. Bunch of punk asses. How's it go? Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing? Minding my business, looking for redstone. Yes. That's where I do a majority of my early game mining, is down at the bottom. As it limits mob spawning just due to bedrock. And not only that, but when you get to the point where you're collecting your nether ores, when you cook them, you get double. It's an inexpensive early ore doubling. So like right now, I need a couple stacks of redstone, right? Redstone's not easy to come by in the very early goings of the game. Lava is. Yeah, as you can see, we got some prosperity. We got some copper, some inferium. We have, I think that's gold, but it could be pyrite. Emerald, cobalt, lapis is down here. It's a great place to quarry. Iron, nickel, all of your ores are going to be found down here, up to including that precious beauty, I think, unless we're being trolled, which is entirely possible. It's Castador. Yes, we are. That's Mithril. Though knowing him, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled diamonds out of the Nether for Mythic mode. That's a Castador thing. He would definitely do it. There's also less bad guys down here than in a hollow hill. Don't forget your carrots. You're venturing into the Nether. The golden carrot. The golden carrot, excuse me. Because guarantee, oh, golden carrot, they're going to go make an actual golden carrot. It did nothing for me. It's because it's the wrong one. Allie! Happy Valentine's Day, my dear. Day late, but still. Yes, I got fortunate. Fire resistance was in my bottle in the very beginning. So it helps out. Helps out a great deal. Though I've died to lava twice because I forgot to use it. Gotta love an unbreakable pickaxe. Demon chicken. Evil demon chickens. Gotta be where all the demon farm animals. All my tools are stone. I've missed the alley. Yeah, now you know in the Nether, You can run down to the bottom of the Nether. My recommendation for power leveling is once you're down there, um, just vein mine quick, fast, in a hurry, and what it will do is it'll get all the experience up fast. Using stone, you can repair it with stone sharpening kits, and then once you have your first 5, well, 6, because you put your first modifier to be a diamond, give you a little bit of boost of durability. Now, also, before you just go grabbing your stuff and go mining in the Nether, I'm going to give you a fair warning. You're also going to want a silky pick to pick up your ores. You're going to need silk touch because they explode. I definitely didn't scare the crap out of myself when I first hopped into the Nether. I'm a trained professional. That kind of thing doesn't happen here. Cleans up that mess a little bit. We're up to half a stack of redstone, so we can't find any more. So that'll give us a fair bit. Plenty of coal down here to be had. Lava everywhere. See, this is where something like sophisticated backpacks would be absolutely amazing. You throw in a tank in there, and you see that, you run up, you jump with a bucket. Call it good. And collect it. The dank, in the early game, the dev null. Yeah, dev nulls are your friend. These guys are not. I also don't know what makes them like run in circles to get you. I don't understand that mechanic. I like it. What's my secret to not getting hungry? Fat. Always hungry. I start with a basic backpack. Anyhow, clowning aside, Witten, the secret to not losing my saturation when vein mining like a fiend are the golden carrots. When you get the carrot seeds, take a block of gold and you grow those seeds on a block of gold, and you're gonna get these things: the 8 carrot plus 9 minutes of night vision, 9 minutes of saturation. So when you're down in the depths, it works fantastically. absolutely fantastically. Like, it just wore off, right? Just like normal, there goes almost all of my saturation and hunger. I'm on one of these bad boys, and we're back up to where we need to be. Anything better than the carrots? For what purpose? For food wise? In the early game, no. This is your absolute best bet. Once you start dealing with bosses and whatnot, you're also going to want the diamond version. We'll go ahead and we've got a whole series of carrots. Some are made on actual ores, the ore itself. Some are blocks of like a gold block, and that will get the carrot plus, the gold variety. You've got a redstone one that gives you speed, lapis one that gives you water breathing, emerald gives you regeneration. 24 carat, which is the diamond one, gives you resistance, strength, health, and then a little bit of regen. Jump boost comes from the one from Nether quartz, coal, coal, iron, all the basic blocks and their ore counterparts will get it to you. There's actually a quest for it. And then there is a top tier. Get the 48 carrots. Takes away takes wither effect while having it in the inventory, but that's one of each and another star. So that's a little pricey. Yes, mining. That carrot is a must-have. Dev nulls are dank null. The dev null until you can make a dank null is a must-have. The fire resistance version. Fire resistance, I want to say, is a block of iron. So if you get one with block of iron, block of gold, block of diamond, you're set for most of your exploratory ways. You got the diamond plants tend out? Nice. I am a long ways from diamond seeds. I am a long ways from diamond seeds. One of these streams, or a number of them, we will have to do the seed varieties, and that's going to be just agonizing. I'm certain of it. All right, we're gonna go ahead, dump you in here real quick. Yeah. These Dymalia, but that's the Aura Gold, and Burning Spores. Aura Gold is iron, and the red seeds. And you got Lapidar, or not. There's the iron. The Fernium. And then those are pumpkin and melon. So we'll have to get on probably on those red seeds here real soon. What's up, Witten? And the Embers pipes. The Embers pipes aren't wholly terrible for a single item. They have their own internal inventory, each pipe. So each pipe segment has an inventory. Uh-oh. I said the magic word. For those of you watching the replay, if you see chat, you see Lady Katia, who has just graced us with her presence. She is a fiend. An absolute fiend when it comes to the 10-10-10ing of seeds. It also makes her cringe when she sees my inventory. Nightmare. Hey, we got our first resonating crystal. We need this. That'll be able to get us into some mill action. Along with the mechanical user, which we are going to need to automate that process over there. So getting that's a good thing. Yeah, normal mode simplifies a lot of this. We're gonna need 18 of these, and then it's back to Twilight Forest because we need electrotine. Like, it's going out of style. Basic energy cell. We need red alloy. We're gonna need some electrum. I think we have a couple bits of electrum. We do not. So we'll go ahead and make some. But no, my inventory is not as bad as it usually is. There we go. Make sure we have the right plate on there, otherwise we're going to have a bad time. Oh, we had electrum. I was just unable to see it. Alright, energy cell. Let's get some lead. Here. Woke up, did not sleep well. I'm not sure if you're awake yet. Not sleeping well is no good. Definitely no good. Many of us here know the perils of butt sleep. All right. I don't know if the energy cell is exactly what we need now that I think about it. I do not believe you have an inventory. You do not. So that was no good. I could have sworn there was unless it was a simple power cell, the problem is they've made it oh, it's a is it thermal series? Energetic infuser. Yeah, I think this is it. The energetic infuser is the early game one. Yep. So, aluminum plates. Let's start there. We have aluminum plates. Iron plates. We're gonna need copper gears. So we'll go with half. We'll do something better. 16. All right, we need ineffable glass, which is moonstone, which we can use a diamond for. Let's find that lunarness. This, I believe, gives the dust. Yeah, it does. Cook the dust, it gives the ingot. I don't want to use the hammer because that requires a fair bit. Is that what we want to get into that in the early game? Pulverize. Ooh, Crusher. Yes. This Crusher is your best friend, I'm telling you. A little bit more. Got that silky pick handy because you need the silky pick. It's a lot of the. Been playing a whole ton of 118 lately because of my new mod pack simplicity. Out now. And I'm finding that it feels like I move slower in older versions. Like the running speed in here definitely feels sluggish by comparison. It's weird. I'm sure most of it is just in my head. Because, having a good time on simplicity. I like to hear that. It's exciting now that it's been opened up to Twitch subscribers. Soon it will be open up to everybody. I just need to get to work on the quest book. Find somebody who'd be willing to help out. Or better yet, kind of hook me up. I wonder what something like that would cost. What's up, fiery doggo? Get wrecked. Oof. Angry spoders. I don't like the angry spoders. Nobody likes the angry spoders. Hey, we found redstone. Some bits that we missed before. Oh, that's a healthy bit. More up there. I need a magnet. Some more up there. Let's create immersive engineering first. Awesome. Having a good create set up and early going of simplicity is going to help you build your city. Alright, so we head back here. We're going to dump off all of our lunar ore. Alright, bronze. How are we making bronze today? Same way we do every time, Pinky. Three to one. So it's 24 to 8. Cut that in half. Cut that in half. And we're back to energetic infuser. We're going to go ahead and add that to the list. Yeah, Leanne, if you've got Embers questions, please let me know. I need 4 copper plates and 6 copper gears. Probably gonna need more than that, I'm sure. Energetic infuser. Copper coil machine block requires tungsten, copper plate, and stone. Let's put some of this stuff away. Just have to start it, okay. With the ability to get Dawnstone from a smeltery, it's been made quite simple. You don't need, I mean, go through and make all of the machines, obviously for quest purposes, but you don't need every single machine to make what you need to. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. And we can go ahead and take that detour real quick. Hit. Do not set a home on a lower half slab. You will fall through. Quick fingers, quick fingers. As you can see, our squid farm is doing quite nicely. So, first thing is first. Once you head down to anywhere below Y5, you can set up your Ember bore. Set that up in regular versions before Project Ozone. It had to be touching bedrock, which basically the concept was your Ember grit shard and crystal was derived from grinding up bedrock. Put yourself a mechanical core, and it just takes a fuel source. I do believe you can use the Ember grit. This thing is loud, by the way. Yep. It's loud. Like, stupid loud. So, input some type of fuel source. Let's fix that for a moment. Input a fuel source. Give it a redstone signal. Output will give you your grit, your shards, your crystals, and mundane stone. And let that run. You're going to want a few stacks of stuff. Over here, we have the Ember activator. Now this is what gives you all of the power stuff that you need. Take a bin. This is where you drop your Ember in. I'm going to grab a couple of these. Turn off all the levers. Because redstone signals are extremely important. Gives an indication it has turned on. I think you might be able to use a hopper connected to the bottom as well. But item input goes in the bottom. Ember output goes on top. Redstone lever to power things. I have mine set up to where Ember gets dumped into a copper cell. It's kind of like an Ember battery. And then you have your cinder plinth. You're going to need a cinder plinth chock full with cobble, because it will grind it down, it will cook it down and give you ash. You're going to need the ash. Put a bin immediately under the cinder plinth because that's where it evacuates everything. Why no pressure refinery? I don't need one. The beauty of Project Ozone is I simplify everything down to the best that I can. That pressure refinery is insane, but I don't need one. I break it down Barney style. We are still in the early goings, and this is literally all I needed to get to Twilight Forest to make that crystal. Cinder plinth gives you your ash. You got Vegeta's special beam cannon hanging out over here with the alchemy pedestal and the exchange tablet. But yeah, Jan, even in normal, Titan, and Kappa modes, and I think I completed Kappa mode twice through the testing phases of the pack, never once did I need a pressure refinery. I've gone through and made one. I think it was, can't remember which time, but I made one. I got it set up. It was really cool. Yeah, no. No, thank you. Um, but yeah, that is literally all you really need, Leanne, in order to get to Twilight Forest. Also, the first time you do your special beam cannon to get your glimmer crystal, when you get um your waist and gives you your accuracy, I would definitely suggest renaming it. So now I just know my inaccuracy is 15 from the bottom. So I always start with the least amount of ash that is needed. I always start with the least amount of ash. And that way you know when you get your inaccuracy, you go up from there. And save it and rock and roll. It does. It really does. But the thing about Ozone, and I had so much back and forth with the pack creator Cazador, um, especially in the early goings when documentation was far worse. And let's not give anything to this stupid tablet now, but adding in the refinery, um, I think would keep people from playing because Embers is just that disliked of a mod. It's no Lordcraft, because let's face it, that's an abomination. No, you do not. I don't use the melter. I don't use the mixer. All of that can be taken care of in your smeltery. Like legit, this is day 6. All of my Dawnstone was gotten in there. You make the Aspectus in your smeltery. Cazador took out a lot of what was needed from Embers, and there was much rejoicing. There was much rejoicing. Embers is a very, very pretty mod. Embers is a pretty mod. Its documentation ruined it for a lot of people, in my opinion. Once you get the hang of it for Project Ozone, it's fairly cut and dry. That is the mod that should not be named. I mean, not wrong. Energetic infusers, we need a couple more lead gears. We got our first machine frame. Yes. Fun. That. Okay, that hurt. Note to self, don't do that again. Oh, we went back and forth, especially during my Twitch streams, on all of that. Okay, let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. I need 1, 2 of you. 1, 2. Fantastic. I'm going to need that. means, oh, it's gold. So this is the other one. Okay. Because there are 3 of these, and those 2 I always get confused. Oh, we need electrotine. Like it's going out of style. Configuration. In on top. Out through the face hole. And we'll stuff that there. Scopy, how you doing? All right. Oh. Redstone. I wouldn't say mistakes were made, but backups were created. Or roadblocks were created. That's it. I need 2 more. Yeah, Embers. Once I got the hang of Embers, I can honestly say it's not so terrible. I am not a fan of the fact that all of its um item pipes have their own inventories. That I was never a fan of. What's been I'm gonna take personal blame for one thing in particular when it comes to Mythic mode. When Project Ozone 2 was a thing, I was challenged by the dev team to be the first person to complete it, no EMC. I did get to the block of infinity, so I did create the block of infinity with no EMC. I then took a break. I took a break from playing the pack because it was necessary. By the time I had the opportunity to go back, I had received the server from the dev team, but the world has since been corrupted. I would actually have to go back through and redo the playthrough all over again, starting from the beginning. No EMC is just the abomination of this pack. The reason I say I take blame for it, to get into EMC, which is very crucial for Project Ozone, you need a Philosopher's Stone because you need to make the transmutation table and then transmutation tablet. Why is EMC such a big deal? EMC in Project Ozone is such a big deal because of those spinning wheels of death. Each one requires 1,000 blocks of its various requirements. To make the Philosopher's Stone, however, in Mythic mode, if you look right there in the center, it requires 1 each ultimate singularity. So before you can get into EMC, you have to have your singularity process set up. There's 81 of them, requires 1,000 of each, like 1,000 blocks of Dawnstone, 1,000 blocks of Simple Crystal. So before you can even get there. So yes, I take partial blame because me and members of my community have embraced the no EMC lifestyle. My friend Zipper Spark, I do believe he has completed Kappa mode for Ozone 3 with no EMC. Diamond jetpack. Get you charged up. Yeah. All right, thermal for the thermal upgrades. We need these bad boys. We need kits. So bronze gear, some Invar. So yeah, Jan, I don't know if you are aware, but I was actually fortunate enough to be one of the testers for Project Ozone. Project Ozone 2, Project Ozone 3. I did Project Ozone Light. I've done Casasaur's Error 404 pack. I've gotten my hands into a few of their goings ons. Could say. So yeah, it's yeah. I'll take some of the blame. I'll take some of the blame. And Billy, I have no idea what you're on about. We need not zinc, nickel. Just little bits. Get some ingots going. But yeah, and then Project Ozone 3 came around, and I think we collectively, on my Twitch stream, spent approximately 14 to 16 months playing nothing but Project Ozone. It's kind of rough. Not gonna lie. A lot of folks got the boredness. Not that I could truly blame them, to be truthful. Freaking backpack. All right, bronze gear. We're going to need Invar ingots. We need 4 of them. We need some glass. No. We need redstone. And this requires hardened glass, which is not just this stuff, which we can't make yet because we don't have this nightmare. Okay. Allows for recharging rapidly, but that's going to do me no good because we are not getting what we need. Okay. We would need more power generation for that to truly take effect. We have some form of flight. I will definitely have to make sure I have a hotkey for that because of hover. for lack of a better term, we have flight, which that form of flight is okay for Twilight Forest. Whisking you off to Twilight Forest. Cicadas. Anybody ever remember when people used to use those to troll others? They would take those nasty things and hide them in your base. Yes, fused quartz can be used as hardened glass. Fused quartz operates as the same principle. I don't think there's any cows in here. I don't think Twilight Forest has cows. Which is unfortunate. You still do? We have chickens. Cyan, brown. Should probably make a special bag. Because you will need one of each color wool for the bighorn sheep. The questing sheep. I've considered going to the soybean route. It'll cost me a little bit of rack. I haven't accepted that level of defeat just yet. Like it sucks that the deer or whatever they are called make the same can make the same if not similar sounds to I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know that multiple portals formed. And just like that, dead. Now, I don't have any armor whatsoever. You've never seen multiple portals? Yeah, that's the first time I've seen it. Yeah. 2-second flight, pretty much. Excuse me. That's unnecessary. Yeah, my original one, I've got mine right here. I hop back through it and it put me there. The second one put me there. So that's no cows. That's a bad take. That's a bad take. Yes. The Bork. We have wheat. That was chance. That reminds me, I need to check on the update on the emotes that are being worked on. Let's see if there's an update on that. Yeah. Actually, it's not terrible. Let me see where they lead, though. Because biomes are important. Ocean. Yet another one. No. The cows that are in the hunting dimension are demon cows. You can't exactly. Yeah. The mining dimension. I'm a long ways off from the mining dimension. Yeah. Though I'm sure normal cows will spawn there in the mining dimension or in the hunting dimension. The simple fact that I do not have safe passage there makes it problematic. I would need a lantern of paranoia. I would need a lantern of paranoia, an entire inventory full of torches. I think Astral. Is it Astral Sorcery that has a block that'll give off? Just like place it down, it sets up light sources everywhere. Lost Cities is what I want. T-War. That's what I want. That requires me to hunt down something specific in the Nether. That Cave Illuminator. Yes, all of the torches. Torch launcher is slower. Lantern of Paranoia. That lights it up with a quickness. Was that the old induction torch? Interdiction torch. We're not making an interdiction torch. The mega torch is not in this pack. That's precisely why it was added to simplicity. Come here, buddy. All right, we're gonna grab you. And swap you out. Precisely why a dev null is so needed. I hate those creepers. If that creeper, the spore creeper, if it blows up on you, you will become infected. Gives new meaning to down with the sickness. Then as you walk about, you basically drop little spores. Get wrecked, spider nerd. Also, the other advantage to the carrots, it keeps your saturation up, which is a natural regen. Keeps giving you a natural regen, which is really, really nice. Especially when you run around a place like this. Crap. Got a little bit dangerous. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. All right. That's how you generate a pucker moment. Of course, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to stream, and again, we mentioned this last stream. You see the gold block on that pillar? Stay away from that. That is a blaze spawner. Now, eventually, if you want to pick up blaze spawners, oh, And that is why having fire resistance is so amazing. We found another portal. Or another fortress, rather. Mistakes were made. Fire resistance is your friend. Oh, man. The pucker is real. So if you're going to venture into the Nether, make sure you have either A, the proper carrots. Why is sneaking not working? Make sure you have the proper carrots or just general fire resistance. Because the butthole pucker factor is real. See, this is also the joy. The people that love watching the YouTube videos of some of the more qualified and quality creators, you don't see. You don't see screw-ups and mistakes because they show you the quality. They show you everything works great as advertised. It's perfect. No! Absolute dumpster fire. Absolute dumpster fire. Wasn't I just looking for redstone? And now I find all the redstone. I'm not looking for it. I don't need it just yet. I don't have the storage space for it. Yep. Find all the redstone. How did you... Ah, you cheap rat bastard. That's perfection. Absolute perfection. Let's create a waystone. Probably could have just gone over there. Yep, we found a chesticle. You know what I'm surprised they don't have as an enchant? They have the flame enchant, right? They have that one that will do damage and will set mobs on fire. They do not have an enchant that will, like, it does extra damage to fire-based entities. Anybody ever notice that? Or is that one of those that's like, no big deal? Soulbound. Shulker Vial. Levitation at its finest. Hey, Grandma Rebel, how you doing? They're our first shulkers. S'mores. Chocolate. I'm gonna keep you these. Is that who that is? Oh. The plot thickens. Like gravy. Because gravy. Because gravy. Actually take the Friender Pearls because we can use those. Another very important tool for being here is the lava charm. Lava charm is your friend in the Nether. How are you, Tabby? Excuse me? Get wrecked, nerd. Don't start none. There won't be nothing. Jerks over here picking fights. That's awesome. Yeah. The beheaded modifier will be coming soon. Now that we have a fortress location, absolutely. %. We made a little headway, at least. Is there something specific I'm looking for? That's awesome, Tabby. I'm excited to hear it. I really am. I know many of us who are hanging out in here right now are from the Twitch side. Some of my Twitch family, some of my Twitch nerds. And to hear that you're getting started with it as well, that's just absolutely fantastic. I'm proud. Like I'm over here and not on my Twitch channel because I'm trying to expand. As one does. What's going on, Storm? It's also why I do the Tiki Talk things now. Speaking of the Tiki Talks, the last few days have been driving me absolutely insane on that application. Absolutely insane. Those in my community circles know I want to hit to 1,000. Hey, Diamond Ore. Yes. For the sole purpose of I want to do the live thing. I want to go live on TikTok. Hang out with the boys and, you know, general puppy shenanigans. I'm 3 away. And I have been for like a couple days. I've been single digit away for a couple days. I've found what I'm looking for. Yes, I have found it. Okay. So, talk about Lost Cities. To get to Lost Cities, you need that. Watch out for those angry things. Oh shit. What the hell? Oh, thank God I'm hiding. They can't toss me. I know a lot of folks aren't fan of spiders. Those things are just creepy looking. Alright, we're going to go ahead and slash set home lava beach. Home Jester. Right. Better audio. Do you make everything on your phone, Tabby? 4 diamond ore. GoPro? I actually want to get a GoPro for streaming. But that can wait until... As of right now, we're going to look at June. We'll see how things pan out between now and June. Alright, home... Lava Beach. So what is it we're looking for? Lava crystals. All right. So we need to start here. Up to 38 lava crystals. I think that's a decent start. Beheading. Trying to remember what the modifier for beheading is. I'm gonna have to make a book. Get a couple bits of sugarcane. Well, Tabby, you also have a bunch of people in your cheering section. Central table. Materials and you. I don't believe this talks about... Oh, this one might talk about modifiers. Haste, luck, sharp. Beheading. There it is. Ender pearl and some obsidian. Will a friender pearl work? Will not. And beheading. So we need mob skulls. Are you dropping any? Nope. Doesn't look so. Okay. Need 6 of them to be specific. gotten a couple. Actually, we're going to change this up a bit. But yeah, for any form of content creation, audio is the bane of our existence. Because without audio, you pretty much, you don't have anything. Alright, Spike, where you at? I'm gonna go, you're over here, fantastic. We'll go with the wooden spikes. Things might get a little bit obnoxious here for a moment. Please bear with me. Playing a little bit dangerous today. Creeper skull. Don't have any skelly skulls yet. I think I just saw another skelly skull. Or a zombie skull, rather. Yep. Alright. We're gonna see if this will work. Because if this will work, a lot of problems will be handled, we'll call it. Give it a second. Handled. All right. So next up, we need a bed. I don't think it has to be infused. I can't recall. This was something else that we worked on. So we'll start with regular block of lava crystal. One, two. I'm gonna grab our bed. Bed goes on top. And you surround it with skulls. Though something worries me that has to be skeleton skulls. Yeah, I think it has to be skelly skulls. No, it doesn't. It was just delayed. Oh, chat. Welcome to Lost Cities. Valentine's cows. Means we have solved our milk problem. Oh, this is a game changer. Lost Cities is a game changer. Regular cows. Zambi. And Mr. Creeper. Get rich, son! Mr. Cena, we meet again. Sleeping bag. Another thing that many of us often fail to remember is the range at which John Cena creepers will wreck your face. Like, see, this was... Yeah. And his name is Have a Nice Day. Let's go ahead and get you taken care of. Anyhow... Now that's been taken care of. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did... Kaz did a thing? Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind. So it's now officially time to change the game. A few things you can get from Lost Cities. Milk being a very, very key early game one. But fluid cows. You can find fluid cows, crude oil, resonant ender, naphtha. There's a handful of cows that I look for periodically. Valentine's cows. I don't know what they do. I think they're just all lovey-dovey. Blech. Nonsense out of here. There's no crying in baseball. Yes, the fluid cows are absolute game changers. No. But once you in the early game, if you can find some of the key fluid cows, then it will speed up your process early going. What's up, Scopy? Enderium is a good one. Electrical steel, blazing pyrotheum. Those are some of the really, if you can find those early on, you can be pretty golden. Go ahead and get us a enchantment table. Also, tropical gardens. Like I said, Lost Cities is a game changer. It does appear that some of them have been dialed back a little bit. Or because of the Valentine's cows, it's changed a lot of them. Speaking of Valentine's, if you have a bit of a sweet tooth, make sure you hit up your local grocer. Oh, blazing pyrotheum. Because candy is often cheaper on this day because they have to get rid of all the extra stuff, kind of like on Halloween. Kind of like after Halloween. Creosote oil could be handy. Blazing pyrotheum. There's 2 blazing pyrotheum cows. There are 2 blazing pyrotheum cow. I haven't made any fences yet. Yes. Happy half day off, or half off candy day. Absolutely. Had to get some things at the grocery store yesterday, to include glorious Publix wings. If you know, you know. And they had buy one get one for M&Ms, and I was strong. I did not partake. Aren't a couple good ones. Um, when we were talking about singularities, because for singularities, you now need 1,000 blocks of each to make one. And now that's even before you can make your Philosopher's Stone. So yeah, I think the addition of all the Valentine's cows is hindering the spawn rates of real cows. And by real cows, I mean, of course, the fluid cows. We got our milk. We can make our cake. Oh, I was only 3 off for TikTok. To do TikTok live, you need to have 1,000 followers. I am at 997, which is exactly where I've been for the last few days. See, now this is a Valentine's cow. Liquid chocolate. That is a true Valentine's cow. I said what I said. All right. Eventually, we'll get to an animal rancher, which we're not far off. We just got to get into plastic because we've already made one of those. Let's see how far off. Latex processing unit requires some steel, an iron furnace, some titanium. So yeah, we can get there. Get you in here all charged up pretty like. We need a little bit of wheat. We need an egg. Shows 999. I haven't checked it since I started the stream, so I guess a few more folks have come through. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? I'm so close to being able to do dog streams on the TikTok. Is the cake a lie? Cake is a lie. Let's try it now. Cake is not a lie. Cake is not a lie. Another cake. Fantastic. Which one else do we need? Head over to Alpha. We also need to make Overworld cake. We need to make one more cake. Conveniently, we have one more egg. Foods, 3. Ooh. We need 3 more milks. We need cow milk, not vegan strawberry milk. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live. I do believe this is surrounded by saplings. You deleted. That's so good. Overworld cake. Do 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 do. You know what that does? Why is that important? Because it does that. We can now track our progress in Twilight Forest. Which will be next week. Simple Void, Deep Dark, Lost Cities. Okay, so yeah, Lost Cities Dimension. Block of lava crystal, a bed, 6 skelly skulls. But the other thing about Lost Cities, like Twilight Forest, is its mining opportunity. Because as of right now, we are up at Y64. So from here, if we had torches, we'd be able to light things up and actually see what we're doing. So instead, we'll do it this way. Andesite. I see andesite, and I think create, and I would love to be. I hope we get another Project Ozone or Exigence like pack. Hey, look, thorium. We're gonna need electrotine. Does electrotine have a mining level? Doesn't appear to. Electrotine seeds are they're tier 3 seeds. So we're ways off from electrotine seeds. Seeds in general are just a pain. We'll have to set up a 10-10-10 racetrack. Yes, electrotine. Uranium. We'll be playing with that at some point as well. Milk a fluid cow. Milk it again, you get regular milk. I'll have to keep that in mind. I have a regular cow now. Yeah, that was something I wasn't aware of. Learn something new. Always like learning new stuff. Once again, comment section is a beautiful thing. For those of you who have kept up, you see the processes I've taken. If you would have done something different, what would you have done? How would you have done it? Inquiring minds want to know. So you should let us all know in the comment section. Hey. Because one of the things that we're working on now is in need of this stuff. I just can't remember what it is. It's not portality. It's not pistons. It might be the light engineering block need. Simple machine chassis will be soon. Mechanical cores, ember emitters, all of that needs it, which is, yeah. Hi, Demona. We're just actually about to close up shop, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Correct. The holding enchantment, which will be very, very nice. And we just opened up mining. In a big way. We opened up mining in a big way. Haven't messed with satchels in a hot minute. Gotta get yourself some leather. Otherwise, they're not too bad. And then it'll replace the backpacks because, well, yeah, you can upgrade them fairly easily until you get to Signalum or Resonant, and the Resonant, which is Enderium, unless you can find the right cow. And those will be some cows that we'll be looking forward to. Definitely be looking for those particular cows. So all of that will come together quite nicely as we also continue our search for electrotine. We'll have to get a base inferium farm going. All of our stuff away. we'll have to get into Twilight Forest probably possibly next week. Let's see here. Wither skeleton heads to get to the Wither boss. What is the soul for? What is pushing us for the Wither soul? I need that for Nether Star Crux, and we are a hot minute away from that. We are a whole hot minute away from Nether Star seeds. Okay, I'm back in the quest book. Growth crystals we'll get into probably the tier 2. Because I take the... Ooh, Lordcraft is coming up real soon. What? Yeah, we need a Wither farm before we can get into tier 3. Possibly start getting into better cobble gens, but we don't have a need for them just yet. Diamond mesh, perhaps. The red heart canisters should be fairly soon. Let's hop back into here. Into the beta side is storage mediums. Let's go ahead and lock you. Gamma, we're just about done. We can complete that at any time. Seeds. Seeds is going to be a process. And then possibly, maybe next week we'll also look at getting started with immersive. Getting some of that done, which will get us some steel processes, and press forward. A little bit more power generation. Let's see here. We'll have to get into plastics. For the time being, we're going to forget that one exists. Let's go ahead and claim you. Lordcraft, which is why we go into Twilight Forest. So yeah, in the natural progression of the pack, we are at the Lordcraft stage. So we'll get some better processing started. We need to find a good storage medium. Maybe a drawer system. So we can get this rocking and rolling and start dealing with all of this nonsense. So we'll see. For those of you who are keeping up, again, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for supporting this new path for me. Next week, what should we work on? Leave me a comment. Also, if you do anything different, leave that in the comment section as well. You can find me all over social media at Jester1147, pretty much everywhere. So stay in touch. Discord is a thing, and I will see you all next Monday. Take care, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you.